Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Hello Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't... Oh, that's ambitious. An early chance there, first of the game.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
And it's Del Piero. Koundé gets a foot in here. Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Pelé, nicely weighted ball. Each side mirroring the other in terms of chances created here, one each for now. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Conte. Still goalless at the moment. Conte. Best. Varane cuts it out. Pelé. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Messi. He's beaten the last man. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
He had a chance to offload that left, so I think he's going to have to swallow his medicine on this one.
And here's Cruyff. And this decent chance! It's in! And we have liftoff! How very smart. He just got it right.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Villarreal have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
And here's Del Piero. Del Piero proves just a little bit too strong. Pullet plays it in. They've won a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Barcelona really could have done without this. Kahn must save this. That is some save from Kahn!
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Koundé. And it's Messi. Best, a player who needs no introduction. And he is dashing away. Del Piero. Looking for the run. Now it's Hullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Best. And they win it back again. Vieira aimed beyond the defence. Good take, and is he in? Brilliantly cut out.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Messi, looking for options for movement. At best. Grealish. He's a sharp little ball here. Lofted in. And that's the keeper's ball. Thuram. It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Grealish.
Villarreal have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's managed to get free. Tries to get it clear. Best. Messi. Short changes him with that pass. Del Piero. Now it's Hullet. And it's Grealish. Best. And he was alert to it. And we've reached half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Barcelona come in at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So straight into the second half.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Works it forward. Haaland might just make this. Best. Well, played right into his path. And the shot! It's a goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Oh, well played. Can he get it through? Can he finish? Oh, that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Koundé promptly onto that, and that is that. Villarreal appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And that is a little undercooked. It's Pelé! And he's stuck it away! Into the lead once more! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
Villarreal leading now. Now it's Hullet. Rijkaard cuts out the pass. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Cruyff plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Now that looks a decent ball. Del Piero. Oh, good effort! Pelé, Del Piero, and he shoots! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Baresi. Can he get on the end of this? And he cuts out the supply. Knocks it into space. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries to play it through. Desai gets over and intercepts.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Vieira did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's a sharp pass. Great vision. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter, it needs to be drastic and quick. Maybe the late show.
And the shot! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Messi was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
El dorsal 17, el dorsal 14. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 5.
Villarreal have the chance to go the other way.
El dorsal 4. Cambio de jugadores.
The most accurate pass. Neymar running with intent.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Threads one in. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's Olmo. Looking for a runner. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
He made it look a bit predictable.
2 minutos de descuento.
Now it's Haaland. Tries to pass it through. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Now, can they get him away? Ronaldinho is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Oh, important interception. And there goes the final whistle. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's my chance to say that it is an absolute delight to have Jim Beglin beside me.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Haaland. Good ball over the top. No luck with that dink over the top. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And it's Del Piero. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And the pass is intercepted. Cruyff! Vieira. No foul, says the referee. Well, we all know of Johan Cruyff as the father of total football, but what can we expect? Great chance! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Barcelona are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So, a breakthrough already. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
He's having a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. That's Rijkaard. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Seedorf has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And it's made its way to him. Messi has the space to scheme. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
That appeared to be an inevitable outcome. Too much traffic.
And he's straight offside. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Vieira. Now it's Haaland. Nicely weighted ball. Paracin deals with that comfortably. Oh, looks as... and the shot! Haaland gets flagged offside. Played into space. Oh, nicely intercepted. Vieira. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. It's played through for him. Seedorf. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent.
Takes a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And it's Del Piero. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Great ball if he can get there. Decent chance! Haaland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Barcelona are now... And the shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Best is offering a right smile there. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Cruyff. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Barcelona heading towards the half-time break. The win very much in their sails. Cruyff, distributed tidily. Cruyff's cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Turan. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Best. Now it's Haaland. Best is onto this. Best couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That's the end of the first 45. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Barcelona looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So, into the second half. That pass has been well intercepted. Cruyff. It's come to nothing. Searching pass he's played there. And that has been cleared. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. Now it's Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Messi. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. That's an imaginative pass. That's a nicely shaped ball. Dida claims comfortably.
Barcelona have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Conte looking to provide the solidity his team so need. Now it's Neymar. Rafael Varane plays it long.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That is a crunching tackle. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. That is good alertness. And it's Seedorf. Barcelona with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. Koundé. Koundé. Looking for options for movement. Del Piero. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 7.
The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. A case now of complete control. Darwin. Nicely shaped ball. Desai makes the interception. Seedorf. Chance! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Knocks it into space, and he's got the beating of his man. Villarreal have got it back, and they'll have another go. Barcelona perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Well timed, excellent interception. Quality ball. And here's Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. Conte. Now it's Dani Olmo. And they win it back again. Seedorf. Pele finding himself in space. Pele tries to play it through. Villarreal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. Villarreal awarded another corner. Villarreal have their second corner now. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Looking to play him in. Nice sequence of passes, this. Barcelona are closing in on a comfortable win. Cannavaro. Ronaldinho. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Real chance! Oh, super goal! He's got himself an absolute peach. His utter joy. He engages with absolute happiness. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Chance for a shot! Oh, good finish. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And claimed it back swiftly. And it's Olmo. And he welcomes it in. Ronaldinho. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for anyone playing up against them right now. So what do you take away from it all, Jim? Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So things are underway. And here's Cruyff. This is a promising build-up. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Well, we just know, of course, what an excellent goalkeeper Dida is. Indeed, some consider him to be right up there amongst the elite.
Yeah, towering, and someone who always has great presence. For me, he just always seems relaxed and in tune with everything that's going on. A true great.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Tries to play it through. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Good read, needed to be. Barcelona have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. Messi. Desai. Ambitious ball here. Nicely worked. Now, can he find a finish? Up towards the front line. Can he get it through? Conte. Great defending, strong and determined. Well, that looks there's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Villarreal are looking to go forward now. Messi. Haaland. Again, a brilliant save.
Well, the keeper saved his team again here, Peter, but he needs more protection from this defence.
This their second corner of the game. Conte! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Cruyff. Looking for options for movement. Brilliantly cut out. Nicely aimed pass. Great vision. Thinks of shot a goal! It's in! And we have liftoff! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Villarreal have taken the lead.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Pelé.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And the shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bullet looking for the chance to skim one in from range. Plays a sharp little ball here. Koundé cuts out the pass.
Barcelona truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Tries to pass it through. Best. Haaland. Paracin spots it and intercepts. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. Del Piero, who's set up one goal so far. And this is Pullet. Oh, can he finish? And there's a goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And Cruyff! And it's there! They are purring, truly purring.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
A case now of complete control. Now it's Del Piero. Dink through. Oh, no, that was never going to make it.
2 minutos de descuento.
And it's Del Piero. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Haaland. Can he spark a counter here? Conte. And we've reached half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off. So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 14. El dorsal
We're on the move
7.
again.
El dorsal 17.
Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score.
El dorsal 4. El dorsal 21.
Can he get on the end of this? Del Piero receives. He leaps for it! It's a goal! They are gorging themselves here on a seriously gorgeous scoreline. A great delivery and a finish to match.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart...
Real chance! Messi! Genius! He's got himself an absolute peach. What a delicious goal, stroked in like a maestro.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Varane promptly onto that, and that is that. Pele. Now it's Del Piero. That's been cut out, well played. Chance here to counter. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that is a smashing piece of defending from him. Still they trail, and time is ticking away.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
They want to be quick to recover this. Seedorf. So what can they make of this? And reclaimed it in a trice. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's come to nothing. And now the breakaway. And it's been played through. He's on it, can he get away? De Paul. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's had it taken off him. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. De Paul. Pele can so cleverly bypass the press. And that could set him on his way. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And here's Baggio. Threads one in. Nunez concedes a free kick for that. And he's going to have his name taken. The two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time.
Messi será sustituido por el dorsal 8. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Looking for the run. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. De Paul. Raul. Not the most accurate pass. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. That has not gone well. Passing is crisp and sharp. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. And he skips past his man. Tries to get it clear. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that's beautifully weighted. And it's made its way to him. Raul. Nicely weighted ball. Now there's a foul! And yes, it's there! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Keeper's got good distance on that. No, that's been intercepted. Raul. Bale. And the shot! De Paul. Now it's Bale. It's Bale! He's got away with one there.
That's great reading of the game, and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Pirlo. Oh, good-looking ball. Raul. And this is Roberto Baggio. And that's that. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. Your reflections then, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness, and it was weak throughout.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.